We're here in a scorching York for our first NRA Explores. We're going to check out 3 restaurants that appear in the UK's top 100 restaurants, and we want you to come with us. So join us as we check out the finest restaurants York has to offer.
Yeah, good day out for you, isn't it? No, that's all right. Sashimi pizza. Tarragon truffle. Spoil you guys. But it all looks good. My name's Neil Benting, and this is Skosh, and it's snacks and small plates with a predominantly Asian influence in all the food that we do. We opened in June 2016, so just over 3 years, and it's modern British cooking with an international influence. So seasonings from India, Japan, China, Thailand, Singapore, all that side of the world, just fresh, spicy food, but using British ingredients. There's a few dishes that are very popular. The hen's egg with Dale and cheddar, mushroom and PX cherry. Also we have a goat's curd marshmallow with raspberry, light cheese and olive oil. We do fried chicken as well with a brown butter hollandaise, which we've had on for a while, but there's no one dish I'd say, but guests would probably say the egg or the chicken.
Incredible to have this kind of fine dining eatery in the heart of York. It's great. Food's incredible. It's exactly like how I like to eat. It's kind of casual dining vibe, but with fine dining food coming out. Best dish so far has probably been the scallop sashimi pizza with black truffle on top. The hen's egg as well has been pretty good. I think that was probably the second favourite.
Wanted to come for ages. They've got their own sort of vibe here. It's really energetic. It's really modern, but at the same time, it's got a lot of soul. Everything that I've eaten's been really surprising, and as a chef, that's a beautiful thing. My favourite thing so far has been the sea trout and the lime cloud. So much flavour, and it just made me really happy.
So I'm Tommy Banks, and we're in Roots Restaurant in York, sister restaurant to the Black Swan at Oldstead, and we just try and use up all the produce that we've got growing on the farm. The idea is it's a small plates restaurant. We also do a feast menu, so a lot of people have that as well, but it's all sharing food, so you can literally order as much or as little as you want.
Oh wow.
Really damn tasty.
The style of food we do here is just quite simple really. It's all about really good produce cooked well. So we'll start off with a lot of vegetable dishes, all nice fresh veggies from the farm, and then fish dishes. We just try and cook them really traditionally. A nice piece of meat for the main course, and then some desserts to share as well. But, we do these sort of lamb bao buns, which are a really popular thing, and our salt beef as well. But one dish that all guests love is just kale. We do this dish of kale from the farm with pickled walnuts and cured egg yolks.
Roots is absolutely beautiful. The way it's the decor and everything, the table's absolutely stunning. Lovely, absolutely beautiful food here at Roots. My favourite was the lamb bao bun. So tasty, lots of flavours going on. Normally with a bao bun it can get stuck at the root of your mouth, but it was just so soft and tender, and it was absolutely beautiful. It's been very, very, very enjoyable.
The food is as was expected. It's exciting, it's different. I think it's lovely. It's got a very sort of garden-like feel. It's very fresh. I like the open space. My favourite dish was the rye toasty. There was a lovely balance between salty, acid, and the warmth of the rye. It was very good. It was a delicious, fully well-balanced, rounded mouthful, I'd say.
Stay hydrated.
My name is Joshua Overington. I own Le Koushin Restaurant in York. We serve a blind tasting menu where the produce dictates what goes in the menu every single day. It makes a really exciting experience for the diner. They sit down completely blind to what's about to come before them, and hopefully they enjoy it.
I've been looking at a picture of this for a long time.
Tasting it is much, much better.
Exactly, right?
Oh wow. That's sea urchin, but it's really good.
The style of cooking at Le Koushin Restaurant is what I would say modern French. We get our hands on the very finest ingredients and serve them very simply. I like to staple it in French cookery and then add on to it and branch out a little bit. The restaurant signature dish is probably the boudin noir macaron. It's been on the menu since day one. Squid ink macaron with espelette pepper on top of it, a spiced prune chutney, and then we make a French boudin noir, so a really creamy blood sausage, which goes sandwiched in the middle of it. Also, the scallop in sea urchin butter is a new dish that is just so good that we've never taken off the menu.
So Le Koushin Restaurant is a restaurant I've been wanting to come to for a long time. It's amazing, lots of fresh produce, very well balanced dishes as well. It's sort of brought back childhood memories, as most restaurants are meant to, and yeah, the food is delicious. It's a toss-up between the scallop dish or the lamb. The lamb, though, I think had an extra edge because of the baby courgette flowers that were stuffed with the ratatouille.
Second time I've been here, really like it. Josh is a great guy. Food's just wonderful, isn't it? Just really great flavours, lots of intensity. Couple of bites, but it's all you need. Everything's there just to hit you with one big punch of flavour. Really, really good. And you can see it's a tiny little place. Kitchen's right in front of you. You've got all that energy coming into the room. That energy comes through in the food, all that passion comes through, and it's straight to your table. It's brilliant. One of the signature dishes is the little black pudding bonbon that we had at the start. I mean, you can't beat that. Nice bit of sweetness, proper bit of boudin noir. Again, it's one bite, you have it, it's brilliant. It's, you know, what more do you want to set yourself up for a great meal?
So, of all the places I've been today, Le Koushin Restaurant has been my favourite. I've had my eye on it, I've been watching the work that they do. I think it's fantastic work that they're doing, and just really, really held up to what I was expecting from them today.
I wouldn't say I've had a favourite, but three great restaurants. I'd never been to Scotch before. Food we had there was tremendous. Really loved that restaurant. Definitely want to go back to. You know, there's a reason to go to every restaurant we've been to today. They're all brilliant.